Hello there and welcome to SNMB Academy. Now in this video I'll be presenting to you the different types of angles. Now in front of you on the screen, as you can see, is a perfectly shaped circle. Now what this shows is that every single angle that you have, it lies within this 360 degrees of the panel. Now let me just show you to make that more easy to understand. Let's just say I draw my line in the middle of a circle. I label or show my origin in the middle of the circle. Now, let's just say that when we start from the angle over here, that's 0 degrees. We continue going along this line all the way till this side, and that becomes my 180 degrees. That is a semicircle, half a circle. And you continue going all the way to this side, and we complete a full circle of 360 degrees. So this point starting would be 0, complete the middle, 180, get back, and that would be a full 360 degrees angle. So all angles will lie within this sector. Now, let's just say if I want to draw an angle, we draw one angle starting from the origin, continue to this side. And now that would be an angle. Let's just label it as angle A. We can have another one starting again from the origin point to another side of the of this panel, and that would start again from this 0 line and all the way to this. So it starts from here, goes all the way to this line. Let's just label that as angle B. We can have another angle. Let's just plot one on this sector. We can start again all the way from 0, and let's just take a big fat line from here all the way to this angle. Let's label that as angle C. So as you know, every single angle will lie within this 360 degrees of panels. Now all angles, they basically explain to you which category of angle types it lies within. So this has another category, angle B has another category, angle C has another category. Now what are those categories? The first one that we can start off with would be the acute angle. So acute angle, these are the angles which are basically less than 90 degrees. So let's say if I have my baseline, which will be 0, and then my 90 degrees would be over here. So my acute angle would be between my 0, the baseline, and my 90 degrees. So let's just label it over here and call that 50 degrees. So it's more than 0, obviously, and less than 90 degrees. Now let's just do another one. Again, my baseline as 0, and draw my 90 degrees limit. So another one I can have, let's just say over here this time. Nope, use another color. Over here, let's just call it 80 degrees. So less than 90 degrees would be my acute angle. Moving on from the acute angle becomes my right angle. Now right angle, again, if we have my 0 line, my baseline, right angles are exactly 90 degrees. No an angle less, no an angle more. Exactly 90 degrees. It forms a perfectly right angle sign over here, which shows that this is the right angle. Now, moving on from there will become our obtuse angle. Now, obtuse angles are angles which are more than 90 degrees, but less than 180 degrees. So let's say if I draw my 0 line over here, okay, and my 90 degrees limit, I can draw it out here and my 180 degree limit, let's just use pink to show that. 180 degrees. Now my obtuse angle will be between 90 degrees and 180 degrees, between this sector. So let me just show a line in the middle. So starting from the baseline all the way to this angle, so anything between 90 and 180 degrees, so let's just say 150 degrees. So that's my obtuse angle, more than 90 degrees, less than 180 degrees. Moving on from that would be my perfectly, let me just scroll down to go from there, would be my perfectly drawn straight line. Now straight line is, the name tells you itself, it's a straight line, a perfectly starting at 0 and finishing off at 180 degrees. So a straight line will always be 180 degrees. A semicircle, half a circle, and this is what we have looked after right at the start, where we are starting at this point 0, going among this panel all the way to 180 degrees. That completes half a circle, also known as the semicircle. So that's exactly what we're doing over here. Very nice and straightforward, 180 degrees. And last but not least is the biggest angles of them all. It's the reflex angle. Now reflex angle are the biggest among these. That's like the father of all these. So reflex angle are angles more than 180 degrees, however less than 360 degrees. So let's just say again we draw a line, so now that would become my 360 degrees, because we are now looking at the bottom half of my angles of my circle panel, and that would be my 180 degrees, like again we saw at the beginning of the presentation. So that's 360 degrees and that's 180. So my reflex angle will lie anywhere between this sector. So let's say I can draw this part over here. So how that would be, because this becomes my origin, so let me just do that again. So if that's my origin, which means the center point, so I can draw my angle through here, and I can label my angle, which is starting from the baseline all the way across the 180 line, continue going, that's more than 180 degrees. So let's just say when I call that 200 degrees. So that becomes my reflex angle, more than 180 degrees and less than 360 degrees. So that's pretty much all the angles that we need to know about. Thank you.